As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the visiting team and the New England Patriots. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Foxborough. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
They give it to him again. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, so that brings up 4th and long. The Aviators getting their special teams out onto the field. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down.
6-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up in great field position.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back sent in motion. First play is a design run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They'll run now on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, air it out on third. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They send the tight end in motion. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Here we go, set. Check.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. We've got a close one here. We'll return to Foxborough right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Hand off to the back. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, They say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on the 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Another carry for him. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper to this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm. It was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Cougar 19.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
They give it to him up the middle. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Aviators push this to an 8-point game. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
2nd down, looking for options. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds a seam down the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Buffalo 18.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
The give here on second. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close though. Timmy Bronk gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He brings it in. And it's picked up by the defense. Through the defense he goes. Root to burn. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And his return will reach the end zone. Touchdown. The Aviators grow their lead just before halftime. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one, It hit the deck and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Go.
Give now to the running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
Well-designed run. Here's Milroe. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now here's 3rd and 5. This time he's looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Cooper going to motion over left. They go play action on first down. Complete out to the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Let's go now.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Into a crowd and intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Aviators get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Demario Davis. And the Aviators get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they are playing, making an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fields this at the 19. Turn to stop it cold.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Viking 18.
Shaking off the pin quickly. He's going to throw. The right side hauled in by Kmet. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. A lot of space ahead. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get the lead some in the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point
Right, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14.
The score, Aviators 22, Patriots 8. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction. Back spot for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long for him here. Big gain downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we...
He makes it in for the touchdown. The Aviators lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. The Aviators stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 8.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
19 tight. Panther 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down.
60 Bison.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Back on 2nd and goal. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it in the end zone for a take it away. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 15. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Dallas Turner on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cavity Lions. Go.
Looking now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 13-yard line.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he did his part. Got 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down. Offensive line fast.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
10-yard gain.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. You need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in the hurry up here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed here to Komet. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender's recovering.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. The throw finds Komet. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. He reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
3, 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing it again here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Let go.
They are throwing it again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throwing now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
I got him, on me, on me.
Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Patriots.
Up with the pace here as the clock continues to run.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They go play action on 1st down. Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the defense has got it.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut down the field. It's Cooper. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is into the end zone for the the touchdown. The Aviators likely locked up the win right there. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? What? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those lines. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Connects on the crosser. At the 20. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
22.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway.
Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
And the Hands team comes up big. They're going to hang on to win. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He gets a kick and finally caught, and he lost the football. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. He will have the first down there, and they can start to celebrate now. That's going to lock up this victory for us. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. It's a sweep. He pops it fast forward. The defense wins this round. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
I just want to rock. I just want to I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you gotta choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking in the air here. Brings it in. And he is in. Touchdown. The Aviators making a 3-score game in the 4th.
The kicker for the
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who's trying to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Set it. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And with a shot, this game is over. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.